We have now two architects who are going to take the floor. So Ergun and Chihan are based also in the Netherlands, and they are going to do that in English.
So we're Ergun Erkoçu from Concept 0031 and Gian Bugdaci from Gentleman Architecture, Real Estate and Theory. We are doing a lot of projects together, and we are able to look at projects from different sides because we are interdisciplinary. Architects both, but I'm a real estate developer, and Ergun is a concept developer.
Yes, and as a concept developer, I'm also intendant cultural diversity, and for a big Dutch foundation, I do research on pluricultural studies, and we organize kitchen table meetings and do research on pluricultural society.
So we have very diverse projects, and one of the recent projects is 37, a gay bar in The Hague. And it was interesting for us because we were getting into the skin of the user, and that are gays. As non-gays, it was a kind of tension. We heard the presentation before in looking to someone's eyes. This was feeling about sphere in someone's eyes.
A typical project also is that we create actuality. In Holland we have a problem of a lot of problem areas, and we combined all these problem areas to one city, the perfect problem city, called NL city, and that is for us a test case to do more projects on architecture.
So we are doing very much, and we publish, write columns, do Petra Kuchas, making publications, and we're going to discuss two projects of us. One is the Poland Mosque, that is afterwards, but first I'm going to start with the book The Mosque. And the mosque is about the mosque. It is just like the title. We had this interdisciplinary group of politicians, of sociologists, architects ourselves, philosophers, economists, of looking to the mosque, because the mosque is a perfect base to debate. In Holland we have this polarization in the community, and while creating a mosque you have to think about for whom do we build mosques, the users or the critics. I just talked about creating the gay bar, that is looking to someone's eyes, and also with the mosque you have to be aware who are you doing it for the user or for the critic. In The Hague we have this in The Hague we have this different, not only in The Hague, in Holland we have this different kind of thing that mosques are built, but because of the tension it is very hard to get into the mosque stuff. One of the pictures we made in the book is the position of the mosque. So this is a sociologist kind of view. Where is the mosque in its context? Where is it in the city? And we see that it's most of the time in the periphery. Because of it is in the periphery, most of the times the user is also in the periphery and it's getting out of the borders. So he's getting outside the society. Another thing we did is make a timeline, because creating a mosque is taking very much time. Why? Because so many factors as political, economical, sociology is getting into it. And we had a timeline of now 25 years for creating one mosque. And that is difficult. If you compare it with a church, then it is very different, because a church is sometimes built in 4 years, newly built. This is a synagogue, so you see also mosques in synagogues, and then you get a different kind of feeling. So how is this possible? Now the Poland Mosque.
Yeah, so we have this color of different mosques in Holland, and actually we were missing one type of mosque. In Rotterdam there will be built now one big mosque, one of the biggest in the Netherlands, or for Europe. It's a typical one with domes and minarets, and for a discussion model we want to design this polar mosque that is starting from the context, not from the design rules that there are not, like a dome and a minaret. But from the context. So what is the area which people are going to use this space, like the mosque, the praying space? But it's more than only a building for Muslims to use. There's also other people wanted to use. So we try to design a mosque that is integrating all these factors and all these powers that are getting into this mosque. For example, we designed the mosque in a park, where the park is over the roof. Also from the inside, you see here the entrance to the prayer area. We started from the functionality of entering this space room. What is clear that is you don't see this minaret and dome. That is the most things that you hear in the discussions. But what we find very interesting that you got more functions that we combined in this mosque. For example, this is a multifunctional space where also art can be shown, and we also have offices. We also have spaces where children from the area can play football. For example, the next slide will show that. So we have different things in this mosque that is making this a machine for the area and make the mosque as a social machine, integration machine for this neighborhood. And showing now the floor plan of the mosque. Right ahead you see the praying area, that is more an I form, but the other things are the different spaces. So we've got a hammam, we got this plurifunctional, multifunctional space, we got art space, offices, we got different spaces on this thing. Now we are building or are designing a mosque in Rotterdam for a board that is very conservative, but seeing that the next generation Muslims are not that conservative anymore and have asked us to how to design what is the mosque for the future, and now we are also busy with this with the design of the mosque.
But to cut this blah blah off, you can look at his website, concept0031.com, and Gentleman Projects, or you can speak with us afterwards in the lobby where we have a drink.
Yeah, because we have a lot of things to say and it's difficult to do that in a short time. So thank you for listening.
Invite us, join us.